Cherubs, Lulu here, jumping in to do today's collective. Let's just see. Hope you guys are all doing really well. Thank you for being in this space. Let's just jump in and see what the theme is for today. As always, we ask that the messages that come through be from the highest light for the highest good of all those who are connecting. Alright, let's see what the current energy or theme that wants to come through is. Okay, we've got straddling worlds, wandering between realms, and we've got in the hand, the universe is your partner. Interesting. Okay, so it may feel like we're in between worlds at the moment because there's been such a changeover of energy. We've just entered into Mercury retrograde as well as Pluto in Aquarius. So, you know, there is some big shifts energetically there. I'm just getting the words like we may feel like we're losing our grip on something. Some people may feel like things aren't going in their favor with the universe is your partner in reverse. But I also get with this that this is about letting go of something. Yeah, you've got to let go of something within this space. So let's just see what is more to this story. What other themes? Or perhaps it's, yeah, you can't hold on to something in this space anymore. It needs releasing and letting go. If you're not sure what that is, you can just lean into your intuition. I'm getting something about the third eye here. And because straddling worlds, it's like when we're moving through dimensions and things like that, we need to be able to tune in with our third eye. So it's like seeing the unseen. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal on the side there. So it's like, yeah, again, it's that transition time. Yesterday we were talking a lot about integration, and now it's like maybe moving on from that. I'll take that one because that flipped up. So it's like lost in space, needing direction. That was in reverse, which is actually a good thing because it's like, well, as we're moving out of that time of integration, we are now seeing a new way forward because that's a 36, which is a gateway, and that reduces to 9. So it's a new beginning. Oh no, that's weird because it's like lost in space, needing direction is the upright message. So still sorting through that anyway. You've got the Dream Thief there, 13. I believe I did mention that card even though I didn't see it. It came out in one of the readings yesterday. Dream Thief, refusal of the call. And then on the bottom, beginner's mind, first breath. So it does feel like there's a gateway here that you're being encouraged to move through. That's a 13, divine feminine transformation energy there. And it's like, okay, well, what is the new foundation that you are being asked to move towards or to build on? And are you going to step up to the call or are you going to refuse it? I split the deck. You've got reconciliations. So that's interesting that that's come up, especially in the time of Mercury retrograde. And then you've got the whale song resonating. Heart, home, compassion. Wow. Okay, this card keeps wanting to be seen. This is Crown Games, right use of power. So acting in integrity at this point is very important. Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. So I feel like this is about using your energy. There's an opportunity here, okay, because you've got the caterpillar. Okay, interesting. All right, so I'm just going to put these two over here for a minute and see if I'm going to bring them in. Oh gosh, there's so much. There's so much. Okay, let's just take a breath and backtrack here for a minute because, yeah, it's like use your words, your intention, your energy for truth, for what is good, what is pure. There is an opportunity here to reconnect because you've got the heart-home reconciliations. And the thing is, and resonating, and are you going to step up to this call of what the opportunity is for you in this time? There is something really big here about foundations and new beginnings, because again, you've got the 4 and you've got 27, which again reduces to 9. So I already said about those things. And here we've got beloved, radical acceptance in reverse. So it's like, what it feels like there's an energy, someone, or you know, some of you might be refusing something that you know, or trying to block that on some level. It's up to you to tune in what that is for you, because it could be so many things. It could be acceptance of yourself, acceptance of another, acceptance of a connection that you felt previously there were blocks in. Hollow bone teachability. This is like, be willing to learn something new. Be willing to move out of rigid old belief systems. Yeah, because we are, you know, Pluto in Aquarius, that is going to be about us being very teachable, okay? And 28 is new beginnings, and 28 reduces to 10, which is a new cycle. What was the other things? Yeah, there was a couple of other things that caught my attention with that deck, but we'll see what comes out with the tarot. If that story wants to come through, it will come through. Yeah, the Hangman. This is like being the Hangman in reverse. So shifting from old ways of being, seeing a new perspective. 2 of Swords there as well. So you are going to be seeing something, but the thing is, are you willing? Are you willing to see? Are you willing to move with the transformation and take opportunities that are coming your way as you move out of that rest and renewal energy? With new light and inspiration, I split the deck, you've got life renewed there. All right, let's see. So there is definitely something on offer here. There is an opportunity. Are you going to meet that opportunity or refuse the call? Interesting. What is more to this story for the collective? Wow. The Lovers. The Lovers, life renewed. Yeah, so this could be about a respark in a connection, but you've also got the Sun here in reverse and the 10 of Swords. Also showing up the 7 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. I do feel like this is a deeply spiritual connection that wants to have the opportunity to move to calmer waters with. Yeah, and to move out of heartache. To rebalance with justice there, because something was so out of balance before that it caused a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, and a lot of, you know, rough waters, choppy seas, a lot of mixed feelings that felt very up and down. There was no stability or calmness within that, or if there was, it was for a very fleeting time. So let me just look at this for a sec, because you've also got the Tower there. So it feels like a Tower did come through and bring that to an end. Wow. And then because of that, there had to be 6 of Wands in reverse there. And 3 of Pentacles. There had to be some inner work, inner reflection done because of that Tower moment and because of what went on. And here you've got the King of Swords. So this is the energy of just overseeing all that went through, but all that went on, but from a more analytical point of view. And within that space, you could see that something needed to be transformed with the Death there. That the way things were had to end. That cycle had to end. It's like, you know, that path couldn't be taken anymore. There was nothing that could be offered there. But then you've got the 3 of Cups showing up, which is showing that I feel like there is an opportunity for reunion, reconciliation here, because you've also got the Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups. So this is a very powerful connection. It's one that hasn't ended or been able to be let go of. And there is something that can be offered to this. This is, because 6 of Cups, there's something there that's holding. It could be the red thread connection, could be past lives, could be divine counterparts, twin flames, higher soul, higher level soulmates, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's Yeah, wow. Okay, this is just telling a whole story. So this is like Six of Pentacles there. So it's like it had to go through this cycle and this process to come to this time of harvest. And it was something about like, yeah, you had to do it on your own for a bit, but this is ultimately feels like it's about union and connection, bringing things back together, coming out of the cold, right? Coming out of this disconnected energy where you felt separate, apart, alone. And there is that thing of, you know, we may be separate in some realms, like maybe it feels like there's a separateness in the physical realm, but on another level, we know that there is no separateness. That is one of the illusions that we experience coming into this world, into this planet Earth. And then you've got the card of strength here. This is a path that does take much strength. And it can feel like you are, for a lot of the time, working alone, walking alone, and doing your healing work in isolation. But you're not isolated. You have the wolf guide with you, offering you strength. It's very... the wolf offers a lot of strength to people that walk that path, that need a lot of strength to walk the path that they are walking. But also too, the wolf knows how to be alone, but also how to be together, and how and you know, wants that belonging with the pack. But at the same time, they know how to walk alone. Okay, so let's just go back here for a minute because there's a lot to this story. Yeah, so the Sun in reverse and the Ten of Swords there. So that is speaking about an end to that cycle of the past where it was dimming your light in some way. There was a cycle that was occurring that wasn't allowing full expression of the lover's energy. And yeah, so that's why that separation had to happen. Now with the Seven of Swords here, it's interesting because last night I was watching a reading, and I was looking into the card as this reader was speaking, and I began to see a whole new way of looking at the Seven of Swords, a different story. But it is linked to Aquarius energy. And what I was feeling into it, if I can recall, is, and I meant to do some journaling on this, but the Seven of Swords, because it's linked to Aquarius energy, and Aquarius is think so much, think so deeply about things, and often they need to do that before they can actually get to their feelings. So it goes through the filter of, you know, thought processes first, analyzing first, and then moves into feelings sometimes, you know. So, but what it was is that the Seven of Swords energy can be... and it's not pictured in this image, it's more in the original tarot image where the person is seen as carrying away the swords, but they're holding the swords by the blades. And what I feel like it is that this, what may have happened in the past is that whoever it was had to move away from this situation, had to take their thoughts with them because they needed to sort them out, and they couldn't do it there at the time. They needed time and space to process. But what happened too is because, and this is no blame or through no fault of their own, but because they were holding the blades, not by the handle, you know, they were holding the swords by the blades, not by the handle. And so it was actually hurting them, but they couldn't feel it at the time because they were too consumed with their thoughts and needing space to process their thoughts and what was going on. But what happened was later down the track, those taking that action of not being present in the moment and having to leave the scene at the time ended up causing more wounds, deep cuts. So that's part of that story. But yeah, it can be just the inability to face something at the time and then needing space to get to the feelings. And that's where we get to the Seven of Cups here, because here they've had to walk away so they could process what was going on and get to the feelings. It took time. It was a process of time. And then this Seven of Cups is like, okay, well, now I can feel those things. I can feel how what happened impacted myself and the situation and the other person involved perhaps. And then from that point of understanding or understanding, you can make choices, because the Seven of Cups is about choosing. And maybe the choice here is to move out of conflict and to offer something here, because you've got both the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. So this feels like moving out of conflict, playing out in the physical by offering a nurturing energy, an energy of unconditional love to this situation, to yourself and perhaps the other person, if that resonates. And then really nurturing this with the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a very high level of love here. It's more in the spaces of unconditional love with those two. Wow, yeah, because then you've got the Star in reverse and also the Three of Wands. So there was a disconnection there, and something was blocked from growing and blossoming with this Three of Wands. It's like this connection was disconnected for a time. But here you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and then the World, and then the Seven of Wands. Ooh, the Moon. Wow. All right, let's just see. Let me backtrack again. That's what we're doing in this time of Mercury retrograde as well. We are backtracking, all right, retracing our steps, seeing how things unfolded, and how can we bring a new energy to the table. So this is a willingness to put, Eight of Pentacles, willingness to put the work in to something from the past, because the World here is in reverse. So there's something in this cycle still not complete. Seven of Wands. It's like you may be seeing now, because it's right next to the Moon energy, you may be seeing that you are willing to fight for and defend this connection. It may not even be fight, though. I'm getting fight is the wrong word. It's not fight. It's more protecting the energy of this unconditional love and this divine love. And that's what you may be choosing to move forward with, because it's the King of Cups. So here you've got the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. There could have been another person involved in this situation. Another female energy is what I'm getting. But not necessarily, because this can just be aspects of our archetypes of oneself. But yeah, it's like then this is... Wow. So there's the Divine Feminine is really wanting to move towards this energy of divine union with the King of Cups there as well. So it could be moving forward in a passionate way. Oh no, it's Queen of Pentacles. It's not Queen of Wands. But she still has huge passion, but it's in a different way than the Queen of Wands. There's, even with the Queen of Cups, there's a lot of passion there, a lot of heart energy. So, yeah. What am I going to do? What should we... That's just... That story is so deep. Like, what shall we do next? I'll use some color mirror cards. See what the advice here is for these connections. What is the advice for these deep soul connections here? What would they benefit from knowing right now? Wow, the core. Duality, incarnation. So we've got the core here. This is a Gaia bottle, a lot of copper energy. So get grounded. First thing is to get grounded, okay? Because we are in Mercury retrograde, so be grounded. Connect to the true you, to your soul's essence. Duality in reverse. So this feels like a coming together. You know, you've got the one and the one. So this, you know, it's the light and the dark, the polarities or the duality. You've gone through this stage to find your inner light, to reconnect with the power and the strength of who you are, and also your true self. This has been about clearing issues that you needed to clear when you came into this world, because you've got G1 incarnation as well, which is more copper energy. Wow, I just saw 928. Right, I've got on my phone 25th of November and then it was 928 and my phone beeped to get that. So 25 is about trust. 9 is about new cycles. 28 is new beginnings. And 28 reduces to 10, which is new cycles, okay? So this could be a new cycle where there's not going to be as many challenges because you've got the Saturn card there in reverse. So perhaps it's not going to be as much hard work this time around because of the healing work that you've had to do. You've had to get to the core of the issues. You've had to find the light within the darkness around this situation of what this connection brought up previously with the choppy waters and the conflict. Mars, there you've got the 9 and the 10 again. So this 9 energy does link into, wow, I split the deck, you got 25 trust. Now, this is first house as well. So, Aries, you know, cardinal energy, starting something up. This is passion. This is also masculine energy. But when I bathed in the energy of this bottle, it is about past lives as well. So it may be, you did have the 6 of Cups showing up. So this connection is linked with past lives as well. Here you've got another 10, Wheel of Fortune. So this is cycles, okay? And then how we are fulfilled. Cycles we've been through, but how do we come back to a place of peace? This is also balancing divine and divine feminine and divine masculine energy so that the love can flow, so the peace can flow, so things can be harmonized. And then you've got the trust card there. 27, Harvest, another number 9. Whoa, new cycles, new cycles. But again, and then you've got Gateway there, 36, and then I see Partnerships in reverse, 26. That's in reverse, but then you've got New Beginnings. So this takes me back to the refusal of the Call card, like, and the opportunity. There is an opportunity here, but it depends on what each person chooses. Free will. Also, it depends on what healing work has been done in the meantime. And probably depends on a lot of other variables as well. But let's just see. If you would like a personal love reading or any kind of reading, just reach out. You'll find the details on this site. You've got Taurus. Yeah, so that is about the energy of knowing self-worth, self-value, self-love. Then from that place, you can take a grounded approach to other connections. You've got 5th house here, which is Leo. So this is about fun, expression, the inner child, play, the heart chakra, having courage, because these connections take a lot of courage as well. You know, you saw the Strength card before, so that's linked with the energy of courage as well. South Node showing up again. Yeah, so this is taking a look at the past, where we've been in the past, and what can we learn from that moving forward. Anyway, guys, that's today's daily, and all I can say is wow. I hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. And yeah, like I said, if you want to book a reading, just reach out. And in the meantime, just like, subscribe, leave a comment if you wish, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.